Thanks a lot, Aaron. Well, weather's been on our minds for the last couple days now, especially all of earlier this week and toward the tail end of last weekend when everyone was keeping their eyes on Hurricane Michael making his way through the Panhandle of Florida, and a lot of devastating images that we've seen and we've shown you all weekend this morning. So right now I'm joined by Pastor Mitchell Wright with Lighthouse Church International in Bradley County. Good morning.
Sir. Good morning.
And so you are planning something, is it this weekend, making a trip down to the Panhandle and helping some of the folks there. Tell me a little bit about that.
Certainly. A couple of weeks ago, we were blessed to be able to go to Wilmington and to assist with the recovery efforts with Hurricane Florence. There was a church over there that had quite a bit of devastation, and Wilmington proper, there was a lot of trees down and things like that. But it's very inspirational, and to be able to go and be the hands and feet of Jesus in that community was awesome, and seeing God move in that community. So when we heard that Hurricane Michael was coming through, we just wanted to do what we could to help.
Yeah, obviously Wilmington is farther away than
yes,
Panama City Beach and some of these
areas.
It's a
long drive.
Yeah. So is this going to be a little easier this time around? Does that really make a difference?
Well, tracking to Wilmington, you have to cross the mountains, and plus we ran into some roads that were washed out. Mm-hmm. So what should have been 8 hours turned into 10 or 11, maybe even up to 12 hours. It was a long drive.
Sure.
But certainly it should be easier to get down there, hopefully.
Now, we say easy relative, but it can't be easy to make that trip, and it can't be easy to see some of the destruction that you're seeing and talking to some of these people who are heartbroken. How do you guys cope with that and deal with that?
Well, last night I was on the phone with a pastor in Alta, Florida, and to hear the desperation in his voice, it jarred me. I could hear he was scared, he was concerned, he didn't know what to do. He said, "Pastor, we are desperate. We are desperate in need down here." A lot of the FEMA aid had went to the more populous cities. So he said, "We're having to fend for ourselves right here, and we're in desperate. We need water, we need food." And he said, "Some of the members of my church don't even have a home anymore." And I asked him, I said, is your house still intact? He said, "Our house is still here, it's still livable, but many of our members, they don't even have a house." Yeah. So to hear that desperation, I left that conversation, quite frankly, weeping, because it's an emotional thing to see people going through such a tragic situation. And it's one thing to see it on TV, it's quite another to experience it and to hear the voice of those that are impacted.
And I want to get touch briefly here on what exactly you all are doing. I know you're accepting some donations as well. I think we have some information that we can post about it. Tell us just a little bit about that, how someone at home can get involved and help with this.
All right, so I'm headed out to Middle Tennessee as soon as we leave here. I'm going to go out there and pick up 2,600 meals, and we're going to take those down. We're going to take bottled water and things like that. We need hygiene items. People can drop it off at our church, 8593 Hiawassee Street, Northwest, Charleston, Tennessee, from 3 to 6 today. Go online at pastormitchwright.org. And you can securely give right there. We need to take gasoline down there. People need their generators fired up. Their medical equipment won't even function in the houses. So we want to be able to take gas, whatever we can do to make an impact and a difference, and no amount is too small.
Yeah, y'all take off tomorrow down
we are leaving tomorrow right after the morning service.
Very good. Pastor Wright, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for doing that, and we'll be sure to post some of this information on the website as well so people can help you out here.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.